Okay, we take a look at the tropics. Here's the very latest. Okay, so things have changed. We've got a higher risk of a tropical storm, but it's not coming to Florida. Anything that develops will be east of Florida, and that includes the Jacksonville area, Tampa. So the big changes, that big shaded area of yellow that's been over us for the last few days has now moved east of us, and we are going to watch, the same impacts. We said all along, storm or no storm, we'd have the same impacts. So we nailed those, but we are going to watch our friends in the Carolinas a little more closely as we head through the holiday weekend. And you can see this big tropical plume of moisture really getting started, and see how it winds up to the east of Florida. That's really good news. And you see that precipitable water number, 2.2 inches here in Tampa. That means the atmosphere is just saturated, full of water. And that's why today's our rainy day of the 4. But as that low pressure starts to develop by tomorrow for the 4th of July and start to slowly ease up toward the Carolinas, it will drive in a little bit of drier air here. So instead of rounds of rain all day into this evening, we will get breaks, okay, by tomorrow. And notice, the deeper moisture stays and moves off to the northeast of us here in Tampa to Jacksonville. So as we look at our forecast rainfall, this is the newest data. So who's going to see the most rain? Well, this morning we've already had some amounts close to 5 inches in parts of Pinellas, northern Pinellas, but it looks like with all the models becoming a little better organized and they're in better agreement, what we call consensus, it looks like that tropical tail is what we're going to be watching. And it looks like the highest rain amounts for our holiday weekend would be south of Tampa. So we're watching areas like Manatee County and Sarasota County a little closer, right? Our friends down there, Northport, back to Fort Myers, and then that'll swing up towards Central Florida and Cape Canaveral. So for today here at home, really our highest flood risk, highest weather impacts will be today for that flood advisory risk. Okay, so that would be mainly our coastal counties, and that does include really most of our area, all the way up to the Nature Coast. But notice what happens over the holiday weekend. That area will get smaller, shrink, and really, based on the latest models, likely move to the south of us. Okay, and we're seeing that heavier rain today really starting to fill in as we go through the afternoon, even to the south of Tampa. So let's watch the front together. Here's the front bringing our rainy day today. Low pressure slowly winding up, trying to take shape just offshore Florida. There it is. Yeah, I'm thinking about 100 miles east of Mayport. All right, and then by then, okay, something's changing in the atmosphere. It's going to switch the winds to the drier northeasterly flow for us and even for the first coast. So I'm more optimistic about our parades and our fireworks here at home, but we will have a round of rain. Okay, we will have to be ready for the rain tomorrow afternoon for the 4th into at least the early part of the evening. And then notice more of a typical Florida setup as we head into Saturday with a round of rain, especially by late afternoon into the evening. So as we look at our weather impact alert, we'll keep it going for the next 2 days, especially with all those important plans. We'll give you updates on the hour so we can help get you out there safely and take a look at that parade weather tomorrow. But keep in mind, there will be dry hours for the parades and the fireworks. And then on Saturday, more of your typical Florida weather with just a round of rain, not several rounds. In fact, the rainfall timing, let's check this out. I'm trying to nail this for you all day today, watching for the rain. 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock will be our highest rain risk on Friday, so keep that in mind. I know we have a lot of plans. We'll be here for you. And then as we go into Saturday and Sunday, notice slowly easing that rainfall off. Still very heavy, especially to the south of Tampa, but instead of all day, we got 4 hours of rain Saturday with our highest risk of rain, really 3 to 7 o'clock, and then 2 to 6 o'clock on Sunday. So let's get right to our 7-day forecast, our big holiday weekend, and here it is. Highest chance of rain today, lower rain chances as we head through the holiday weekend. So no more rainy days, just pockets of rain, and we'll track those with you. And then by next week, back to our typical low 90s with a pop-up afternoon shower or thunderstorm.